Hi guys, I'm about to tell you a real life story, but I'll be representing some of the characters with AI images. So please don't think it's them. It's just AI, and I don't know how to read it, but I will do my best not to speed up or slow it too. So I gave birth to my baby in the middle of the night around 12 a.m. after going through so much pain. She was too big and almost tore me in two while she came out. The nurses said she was beautiful and very healthy. They expected a smile from me in response, but I didn't smile. I hated this child. She had kept me hidden for months, and now that she was finally here, I felt trapped for life. The next evening, when I was confirmed fit to go home, I left the hospital with her. I named her Martha because she represented my bitterness and sorrow. On my way home, I thought of abandoning her on a public road where someone might find her, but the moment she cried, I tried to calm her. I brushed off that thought. I decided I would give her to someone else to take care of. I can't let one single mistake destroy my dreams and ambitions I had, and my ambitions. I had to move on. I took her to my mother that evening to be plain. I had never told her I was pregnant, so she was shocked when I brought a child to her. How did this happen? My mother asked. Take that child back, my father warned, but my mother took the child from the floor where I had laid her. I will not mention her name. What have you done now? My mother asked. Take care of her, mom, I said and left even when my mother called me to come back. She said I needed to be taken care of, but I wouldn't stay and let the whole village know I was the mother of that child. All the while I was doing this, my body shook with afterbirth pain, but I endured until I returned to my lodge and continued working and living my life as if nothing had happened. I never asked about my daughter or even requested my mother to send pictures of her. I wasn't interested. I wanted to forget her completely. Wow. A suitor came to marry me, and I chose to tell him, and I chose to tell him, what is it? And I chose to tell him I already had a child. Rich scared him away. I decided I would never tell any man I already had a child ever again. Years later, there were no serious suitors, and I was slowly aging 25, 26, going. No man came to marry me. Finally, after 5 years, one man came to propose. He was older, about 45, but he looked younger. It's normal. We started preparing for marriage then. It was finally the day of our traditional marriage. No big wedding, yeah. The ladies out there, no big wedding. I called my mother and asked her to take my daughter to my maternal home, as I didn't want my potential husband to know I had a child. I wanted her to stay hidden, just like I stayed hidden when I was pregnant with her. My mother agreed, and my fears were alleviated. I think so. What I never expected was that my sister would come to our traditional wedding with my daughter. My daughter, my mother had sent my daughter to stay with my sister instead, but my sister stubbornly brought her to the wedding. Wow. She has to see her own mother getting married. It was when I found out that my daughter had a page where she sings. My daughter was, in fact, a singer with a unique voice. Seeing her for the first time in 5 years brought not hot tears to my eyes. She was beautiful, fair skinned, and plump. My mother had taken good care of her. Well done, Grandma. That is your mother, my mother said to her, and she came running to me happily. I couldn't believe I had tried to abandon her, such a sweet girl, but the worst was yet to come. The worst was yet to come. My husband left our traditional wedding when he found out, not because he didn't like my daughter, but because I had lied to him. The elders present at the ceremony muttered curses at me and said my father would be fined for hiding my sins. All of this weighed heavily on me, but I tried not to cry as I remembered what led to the birth of my daughter. It was the guy who impregnated her fault. She wrote the name here, I'm not mentioning the name. Finally, A conscience was reached by the elders. We would find the man responsible for my pregnancy and make him own up to my daughter. He must take part in raising my daughter and he must marry me. I didn't want that guy. I didn't want that. The name comes in, the guy's name comes in, but I'm not mentioning him. Will never see my daughter. I will not let them take her to a woman beater like him, and I will never marry a man like him. But a law is a law. I committed an abortion. I got pregnant out of wedlock. I was crowned with shame. I was abandoned in the middle of a wedding for a mistake I made years ago. And if I didn't take the elders and my parents to that guy, I might be forced to marry an old man. I think it's the 45-year-old man. But the question is, how do I find that guy? And it has been 6 years. Let me know what you think at the comment section.